This is a good day here on WTOL 11 because it's Knit-Along Day.
Yes, knitters and crocheters often give away their projects as gifts. Laura Regan from Creative For You by Laura is here today with a project that you can take on and then give back. Good morning.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for letting me come back.
Yes, good to see you again. The last time Laura and Kevin were here, we were dying outside.
Yes, we were.
It was nice and toasty out there, but it was fun.
Right, and that was a lot of fun. I even still
This
have
is your
mine.
yarn, okay.
Yeah, this is my yarn. Just to kind of recap for everybody who remembers. Obviously, I haven't made anything. I'm waiting for the perfect project for it. So, because that's me, I'm like, you know, I did some of the work to make it, so I want to make sure I have the perfect project.
So if you got ideas for inspiration, let Diane know. Yes. I made baby hats with mine, right? So this was me as I was working on it, and then we had that's the finish.
Oh, that looks great.
So, what did we use? Like flamingo pink and
lots of pink.
Lots of pink that I loved, and so I made a few. There were a lot of babies happening here in our newsroom at the time in the fall, so that's what I used it for. And the little girls look so cute.
Right, some very stylish kids.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's an update from the last time you were here, and now we're talking about something called Soap Sack.
Right, SAC. So SAC is the organization. It's called Supporting a Community of Kindness. Stacey Wayner is the founder. I met her a couple of years ago, and what she had found out was that you can't get personal care hygiene items like at food banks and shelters and things along those lines. Plus, subsidies don't go towards personal care items.
Oh, okay.
So,
you would think they would.
Nope. So they're choosing food over, you know, cleanliness products, and you still need to feel kind of good when you feel clean. You know, when you sit around and you're like, once you shower, you're kind of like, I feel new, good.
I feel clean, feeling good.
So Stacey started this organization, SAC, and across the U.S. and the world, people are making soap sacks and donating them.
I love this.
This is a knitted one, so you can knit them.
So I can do it.
You can
crochet
them.
Okay.
A lot of you all out there crochet.
Sew them.
Oh, okay. Just do
Just like a washcloth. So, you know, a bar of soap fits in it.
Perfect.
Okay.
So once they, you know, you can donate to like food banks, shelters, religious organizations, anything along those lines, and you could do it yourself. Like I have a group of girls, we all get together, we're called the Naughty Hookers, and we made soap sacks. We made like 20 or 30, we donated them to a local organization close to us, and they welcome it.
Yeah.
So they can put their soap in it, take it with them. They can also use this as the washcloth with the soap inside it.
You're using cotton yarn.
Yes. So cotton yarn, you know, any type of cotton yarn, we can get it at Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Walmart, Myers.
As long as it's kind, does the color matter? Or we can be as creative as
whatever you want to do. If you, like I said, there's tons. This is probably a bunch of stash burning.
Whatever you have laying around.
Whatever you have laying around. There's patterns on the website, which is soapsacks.com. There's crochet patterns, there's knit patterns, there's places to buy yarn, there's places to donate. You can get a little label to put on it.
That's sweet.
Oh, great.
And then attach that.
And attach it to the soap sack.
Okay. And should we have this little hook
on the end?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they can hang them?
So they can,
Okay.
Hang
so that's just part of the, you know, if you're going to make them, make sure you add that last little final touch there once you're sewing it up together.
About how long I mean, this seems like a fairly easy project,
yes.
Right? I think I could do this quickly.
Maybe an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 in an hour. We could crank them out on lunch, just like that.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Love this. Okay, so people can go to the website to get those patterns.
Correct.
And find out where and we have so many local places here.
Right.
Right. Like if you have a knit night or yarn therapy night at a local yarn shop.
Therapy. I love it.
You could, you know, spend a night making soap sacks and then put them back into your community. You can send them to Stacey and she'll donate them across the country.
Okay.
You know,
kind of helping where maybe the need is greatest.
That's great because a lot of our viewers at home might say, I can't get somewhere, but maybe I can mail it out.
Yep,
so,
you can mail them to Stacey at Soap Sack. If you see me at a festival, you can bring them to me, and I'll donate them throughout the community. So,
and when we make the donation, we should include that bar of soap.
You should, and it should be in a package.
In a box.
Right,
leave it in the box.
Leave it in the packaging that it comes in. You can, if you don't want to make a a soap sack, you can also donate soap to Stacy's organization.
Okay.
Right?
And then somebody else will make
the soap sacks.
Love that.
Correct.
You also brought some really great projects that you've been crocheting and knitting, right?
Yes.
For a long time.
Very, very long time.
This is going to be a pillow. So she's giving us some inspiration today, Diane, for you to figure out what to do.
I know, and there's a lot of cute things. I love that the pillow's going to be there. You said you're thinking fabric for the back.
Fabric on the back, stuff it.
This is so cute.
Yeah, I think you could wear this. Well, not year round. It gets a little warm, but look at this. Zoom in nice and close.
There's skeletons on there.
Skeletons holding hands.
Yeah, it's
Little knock-kneed.
Very whimsy.
The
I love
boneyard.
that. I love that. And Diane, this is our challenge, I think.
Yeah, so we've been challenged.
We've been challenged.
So this is the Whitney bag. The pattern's on Ravelry, and it's a great stash buster. So it's a stockinette bag, and then you take your stash and you weave it in after the fact.
Okay.
So you can make any type of striped design you want.
Yeah,
You don't even have to do that.
so
You can just leave it stockinette. It's a nice knapsack. I use it. Holds my water bottle.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
And it's going to be durable because
It is very durable because it's knitted.
It's knitted.
It's a nice fabric.
And
Love
then the extra colors, kind of give it that texture too, to where it's, a little
It makes it look like more complicated than it is.
That's always a positive,
Which I really like. I'm like, I did that, right? Yeah, okay, very good. So, and also you all hand dye your own yarn, so if people want to get connected with you.
You can find us online. All of our yarns and our kits are online, and we're also at a couple different festivals. In Ohio, we'll be at the Great Lakes Fiber Show, Memorial Day weekend. That's in Worcester. That's probably one of the closest one. I just missed Fiber Expo, but I think there's one in the fall. Hopefully I'll be at that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll be busy here.
Also remind us the website for the soap sacks.
Soap sacks, www.soapsacks.com.
Okay.
And if you have any questions, you can always hit me up with an email, and I'll put you in the right direction.
I love this project. This is really cool. Everybody at home is always asking us, what they can do to help, and this is...
It's a quick one. Friends can get together. You could do it by yourself. It's all good.
Very good. Laura, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you.
Good to see you again.
It's always good to see you guys.
You're always welcome to visit us.
Thank you.